All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and today we're going to be looking at a new game that came out. It's called Covenant: The Last Flame. It is actually a pretty good game. It's an idle fighter, pretty much, but there's a lot going on in this game. Like, I'm talking a lot. There's heroes, there's gear, there's stars, there's growth, there's development, there's war. Like, there's all kinds of stuff. There's PvP. A lot of things going on in this game. All right, and it actually is pretty free to play friendly. So like if you look here, I'll just show you, kind of give you an idea. So this is my hero right here, archetype. I'm 18th on the server right now. You know what I mean? We've been playing we're on day 5, and obviously the strongest hero, it is pay to win in the sense that if you spend money, you will be number 1 more than likely. I'm sure that'll change over time maybe, but yeah, a million power here versus, my measly little rank 18 of 265. So basically 4 times the power. So yeah, you're not going to probably be number 1 if you're not paying money, but you will at least be able to compete and be in the reasonable range where not everyone's going to be wrecking you every single day. But basically, it's the same thing as most games. You have your heroes. There's different factions. As you can see right here, this is a Dawnlight faction. It'll tell you whether or not they're physical range, whether or not they are magic tanks. So there is magic and physical in this game, so be aware. There's magic range, so everything has kind of its counterpart. And basically, you get heroes, you star them up, so you find more pieces. As you find pieces, it's not just find a hero and upgrade. You have to find a certain amount of pieces. Every time you summon a hero, I believe you get about 70 shards. So yeah, like if I got this guy right now, I'd be able to get 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 stars or 3 stars added on. So you do get small bonuses just for summoning. It's not like you have to wait 20 hours to get 30 different copies of this hero. You literally just keep finding more shards, and eventually you can get that extra star up, and eventually you will awaken and you unlock new skills and things like that. As of right now, these are the heroes I'm using. I'm using Saintus, not Satanist. Alchemy Gnome, which is a stupid name. I don't know why the hell that's his name. Alchemy Gnome. He doesn't even look like a gnome. I don't get it. We get Froststar, Dragonling, Paladin, and Glowing Sanctus. Now, here's the good news is that you can actually switch your heroes in the beginning. So if you don't like what's going on here and you like that this hero has 2 awakenings, but you want to use, say, like this hero, Enchanting Succubus, if you like succubuses, well, you can just go in and for the first 9 days or 11 days, you can do a rebirth if you want. So you can rebirth the whole hero, or you can go into events right here and you can go to hero swap. You can pick your hero, click this guy, and then you can pick a hero to switch it to. And there's a free one you get, which I already got. And then you can buy these if you want. You need 6 of these, so it is expensive. The first ones you buy are half price, so it'll cost you about 1,250 gems in order to do that, which sounds like a lot, but you actually get a lot of diamonds in this. I wouldn't go crazy wasting them on this. It's just not worth it, but you can at least switch heroes if you want. You can also swap out your mounts as well, which I will show you right here. Actually, let's look at some of the heroes first. So these are some of the heroes you can get. Star Chaser, like just so you can kind of see the idea here. You've got the Thunder Tribe, which are pretty cool goblins and orcs and stuff. There's ninjas. There's all kinds of crazy heroes in here. Pretty good designs. I don't think any one of these heroes, this guy's pretty badass, Thunder Spirit Lancer. I don't think anyone's really bad. So far, they've all been pretty good. I actually like Crimson Knight. She's a pretty cool hero. Lord of Emerald. This is a SSR hero that everyone will get if you play the game and you do the login stays and all the quests. They are a little bit hard, so you can't just play the game for 10 minutes a day and not get them. But yeah, there's lots of really cool heroes, different tribes, different things going on. They all have different skills and stats. Also, there's gear, so you can get gear, and you can quick enhance by forging as well. So you can enhance them and you can forge. So if you get multiple copies of weapons, you can actually just keep combining them together, kind of like some of the other games, and eventually you'll get better gear. And the stronger your gear is, the more gem slots you get. As you can see, this is a divine belt. It has 3 slots. This is an armor of courage. This only has 2 slots for gems. There are inlaying, so you can put different gems in there. They'll give you bonuses and things like, here we go. Let me see. Can I click this? Nope, it won't let me show. All right, that's fine. basically, oh, that's right, you got to hold it. So magic defense gives you extra stats, things like that. There's different types. There's all basic stats plus 6%. There's attack plus, it's whatever you want to put on the hero. And then there's an EX weapon, which you can star up and upgrade and, use points to get more power. So there's a lot of little things that are going on. Then on top of that, there's mounts. So if we go in here, we go into mounts. See, these are all our mounts. All right. And there's lots of different ones, and you can star them up here. I actually have some pieces to star him up. See, boom, there you go. You get some extra stars. Now, what these guys do is almost exactly like the heroes. All right. The more stars you get, so you can get pieces of them by summoning, and you'll get pieces of them and you can star them up. And then they have their own equipment. So they have different stuff. And if you equip all of the same element, you get these bonuses here. So these are resonances. So you get more damage when you attack heroes at a certain HP, fire resistance, and all kinds of stuff. Mount level growth plus 25%. So yeah, the more all three you have, they get better. And then if you start getting better pieces of gear, then these looks like these rank up and get different stars and more power. So yeah, and you can do the same thing. We can quick equip these, and we can also combine them to make better gear. So there's a lot of stuff like that. So you have your mounts, and then on top of that, you can equip it to any hero. So you can change your mounts on any hero. Reminds me of a Three Kingdoms game that was out a while ago. That's kind of what that reminds me of. But there's mounts. We haven't gotten a UR mount yet, an SSR, sorry, but we are working on it. We'll probably get one tomorrow, if not the day after, just because there's free ones that you can get, or you can spend diamonds on it. I spent it on some other stuff. But yeah, there's that. So now let's look at everything. So you've got your altar. This is where you can summon. So actually we have 10 recruits. I didn't even know that. So here we go. We can recruit, and you can watch this. We'll see how the summon looks. So you can see it. Boom. So we didn't get any SSRs, unfortunately, but don't worry, because getting those pieces is still worthwhile. Why? Because there is growth. All right. So in here, in the collection, the more you star heroes up, so quick star up, activate. There you go. He stars up. Every time you star up a hero, you can use these points to tier up all of your heroes. So now we just gained 731 CP for the entire account, and you can upgrade that as well. Look at that, 4,000 power, and then this will show you all the stats. So the collection bonus gives me an extra 17,000 HP, an extra 1,700 physical attack. Yeah, and then there's collection level bonuses, which give me bonuses to all my stats as well. So yeah, the more you do this, the more power you're going to get per level, because eventually that percentage gets higher. So like, just leveling that up gave me like 4,000 power, which is crazy, right? Same thing with mounts. You can upgrade their star level, and then eventually you can upgrade their tier, and then that'll also add to this level here. So yeah, you're going to get a lot of power just from collecting heroes. So even collecting bad heroes is not a bad thing. There are quests, there's achievements, there's campaign quests. You can get VIP here for getting better things. There's all kinds of events going on. There's the Path of Awakening, which I just claimed one. There you go. So you get plenty of diamonds for doing this. We're at 1240. As soon as we hit 1500, we get another 5,000 gems. And this will be going for a little bit. And eventually we can get this cool little outfit right there. All right. And you can use that in the war if you want to have a little glowing guy. But yeah, basically just star up your heroes and you get free diamonds. There's a 7-day login, which as you can see, we're on day 5. So day 6 will start in about 4 hours, and we'll get a random SSR mount, which is nice, and then we get 2 tomorrow where we get a choice of the hero and mount we want. There's also gem treasures where you can get free stuff from here. There's glorious kingdom stuff. Yeah, you get free stuff from here from just getting, there's different events every day, like power, beating in the arena, all that stuff. So there's things in there. There's the 7-day gala, which is where you get this hero that I just told you about. Eventually we will get her awakened. All right, Lord of Emerald. So we'll get her awakened at the last level. We're on day 5. We've basically finished everything. So there's only 2 days left. Should be fine to get 30 points. I'm not too worried about that. There's also a mount debut where you can summon. This is why I have this mount so high leveled. You can keep summoning from here and get a cool horse. Same thing with the hero. You can get UR heroes. They are very hard to get. You could spend a bunch of diamonds to get her if you really want a UR hero. That's up to you. I don't know if it's worth it that much because it's really hard to get her pieces. So to rank her up, it's a little tough. But they are good, and there's only 4 in the game, so maybe you want to spend your gems on that instead of ranking up your heroes. I don't know. I didn't do it. All right, so then we've got a shop, which gives you all these shops for all your hero, for mounts, for summoning, for the arena. Everything has its own stuff, so you've got plenty of shops in here to get free things. It's pretty easy to get stuff. You get idle earnings right here. See, we get cores, so we're going to claim that right there. All right, so now we've got all of our free stuff. As far as things to do. There's the guild, which so far not much has happened because we got to get to level 2. It's a new game. You can't really do much. There will be a guild challenge. Say you have to be at level 2 to do it. So once we hit level 2, there will be a challenge. Otherwise, you pretty much just give out these little packets, give each other diamonds. There's guild construction where you can build stuff in here and kind of level up your stats. That's it really. There's a guild bounty where you get, rewards for doing things as a guild, and you get points in there. And that's really it for right now in there. As far as other things, development, we did growth. There's the collection. There's a covenant where you can just put your best heroes in here and you get stats. So this game base stats of plus 5% here for Northland heroes. So basically you just put your best hero in there. Same thing with mounts. You put your best mounts in there. And then for hero, once we hit level 50, there's going to be tank, melee, and range as well. So you're going to gain more stats the higher level you get. And I think that's it for all that. All right, so territory. We've done all these already. There's the escort where you basically just start your horse and it runs down this little path and eventually you get a reward. That's it. And you can plunder people. See if I do view plunderable. You can actually go and plunder these people and take their resources because why not, right? You can be a jerk. Hero, the herb patch is basically a mining thing where you just leave your heroes in here and there's different areas you can go to, say, and you can just leave your heroes here and eventually you can plunder these as well and you just gain resources over time so that you can buy stuff for your mounts. Every single area has a shop here as well, so you can just go right to the shops from there. There's also challenges, which is the ancient ruins, which is basically one of those things where you just fight through a bunch of different enemies and you gain cards that will give you different powers, and then eventually you fight a boss at the end and then you get these coins and you get gems for your heroes. So this is just fighting people in a row, kind of like most places have. They have like a tower kind of situation. Demon Invasion is more of a group effort. You go in here and you have to fight different heroes. I don't know if we can fight anything right now. Yeah, we're out of Demon Invasions. But you can go in and just fight demons with your team. It's not even like they're bosses. It's just a couple of random enemies and you get points based on that. See how it was 102, 108. The more enemies you kill, the higher this number is and the better your reward is. So there's stuff there, and you can do assists where you can help other people do this as well. You get 3 per day. Let's get out of here. Oops, sorry, challenge realm. So as far as this goes, this is just your basic stuff where you go in and you get EXP, you get gold, and then there's talent points, which we have been losing in here. So we're going to challenge it and not skip it. You can skip a lot of fights in this game, but it will kill you. You will die. So as you can see, it's just an idle game where you run in and you fight things. You can move heroes around if you want. So if I want to move, say, this hero, I can just go like this, and I can actually bring my hero down. It is a little unfunctional for some reason. See, as you can see, it just took me 3 tries to actually do it. So I don't know. You might have to slow it down if you're really having trouble with the fight. If there's an enemy that's doing giant swaths of skills in your face, yeah, you might want to worry about that. This fight, I think we might lose. Let me just say, there's also target where you click this button down here and you can actually choose to kill somebody first. So I think we're going to try and kill the ads first and see if that actually helps us. I don't know if it's going to matter, but we're going to find out because we haven't beaten this fight yet and I don't know why. And the target stays on until the enemy dies, and then you can click a new target. See, there you go. And now they'll kill her. And hopefully we're strong enough to actually do something about this. It looks like they're healing back up. See? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we didn't kill her. I thought we did. Or maybe she came back. Who knows? Oh, we got her. There, let's kill this lady. So it looks like we're not doing too bad. We might actually win this. Luckily, we have AoE damage going on, too. I don't know if they're going to let me kill this guy. There's 3 enemies left, it says. So I don't know if we're going to have enough to kill all of them, which might be why we lost this fight. Yeah, 20 seconds in order to win. So as you can see, this is a tough fight. So you can lose. Remember, we're also fighting enemies that are a lot stronger than us right now. So unfortunately, we're probably going to lose this one. There's 1 enemy left. We have 4 seconds left, and we lost by that much HP. How freaking annoying is that, right? So yeah, basically, you just go and you fight the next area as much as you can. I don't know why this specific fight is annoying, but yeah, they possess magic immunity, which is probably why we're losing. So maybe we just do this. Maybe we challenge. We do change the lineup. I don't really have anyone else that is good for physical, so we might want to consider just building someone else to beat this a little bit faster. But yeah, that's essentially why. Let's get out of here. So magic immunity sucks. I should have brought another physical damage hero. Oh, that's right. There's also the world boss, which I think we already beat. Yeah, we already got rewards. So here we go. We're going to claim our reward. And you basically just fight this guy, this stupid guy right here, and you get rewards based on your power. We're ranked number 12 on the server right now for world boss today. I mean, that could change easily, but at least we're on the rewards things. All right, so we can actually get something out of that. That's all the challenges. Then there is arena, which I already showed you. I mean, we can do a fight here if we want. Confirm. Let's see, who can we fight? This guy's number 16. Let's go for it. Let's try to kill him. We're probably going to lose it, but it's fine. There's a lot of people that have, when they pay, they get things that I don't have. Oh, we actually won that one. There you go. We got a win. But yeah, I've actually lost to teams that are lower power than me just because, I mean, if you spend a lot of money and you have the best gear, your CP might be low, but you'll have like one hero that's disgustingly powerful because you put all this like awesome gear on him that you paid for. So yeah, that does happen. But pretty much it's pretty standard. I mean, as you can see, everybody here is above me. So there's not really many people that are stronger than, I mean, not as strong as me. So it's not that bad. It's happened to me once, so I'm not too worried about it. Then you've got instance, which is your map. Say you can go through and you can quick battle if you want. I've been losing these fights. This is where I'm stuck now. So we're trying to get into the next area and beat the boss. But yeah, see, failed. So you can fail quick battle. It is something that happens. There's also the idle chest here you can claim if you want. And then there's also quick earnings where you can get, you know, a bunch of resources for 2 hours of fighting. I don't know if this fight is specifically bad. Yeah, this is a 41. Yeah, this is the one that kicked our ass, I think. We'll challenge it just so you can see it. All right. We're going to try and do a target on these guys because they do a lot of damage. There's only 6 enemies, and they're all right in front of us right now. I don't think we're going to win this one. We'll see how it goes. The mounts have their separate attacks. My other guy here is already dead. Look how fast my tank is dying, and that's why we're losing. This is a very strong team, and it looks like, oh, he's not dead yet. He's like, I ain't giving up on you, boy. So it looks like these guys are stupid strong, and they do a ton of damage. So we may just need to level up a little more and get some more skills before we actually move forward in here. But yeah, we're trying. We're only supposed to beat stage 12, I believe, which we just did already. So we're in the middle of stage 13. We're only supposed to beat stage 12 on this day for the missions. So it wasn't too bad. But it looks like they're not doing terrible here. We might actually win this time. Look at that. Boom, punch him. I guess whatever we did was good. See, we won. And then sometimes you're going to have fights like this where they're just really tough for like a while. And then you'll just be able to quick battle every other fight. Say we're going to do this quick fight. We're going to do a skip. See if we win. And boom, look at that. Already won. Skipped. So quick battle is going to be good, but it doesn't guarantee you a win. We are trying to get to level 40, which we think we might be close to be honest. I guess we'll find out, right? Oh, here we go. We need one more. I think one more or 2 more fights. Oh, the battle is being settled. Oh, we actually won it. Nice. Hopefully we can get to level 40. There you go, level 40. All right, EX weapon unsealing happens at 42, so that's actually really good. Quick claim. So we got a few more summons. You get 2 summons per every 10 levels, and then at the end of a chapter, you get 10 summons. So yeah, that's pretty good. You can quit out here. So now we got a quest done. What do we got? What do we win, Steve? Campaign. We'll claim this. Nice. And there you go. We got some VIP, and we got one of those cards we can give away to our friends and some gems. We can claim some more gems. That's good. Achievement. Claim that. And we're level 40 now. So then we basically go in, hero, and we can upgrade our team. That's what this is. Upgrade. Boom. Look at that. 20,000 power we got to my entire account for leveling up to 40. So we got new talents where you get growth stats, things like that. So you can upgrade everything. There's also the mounts where you can upgrade those as well, which I don't know if we have enough yet. You need 50,000, which of these grains, which I do not have. So unfortunately, we cannot do that. Timed pack looks like this. You get different every time you beat like a thing. You get these time packs, which are hard to buy unless you spend money. Let's see, what do we get? Here you go. Nice. We got a bunch of stuff here. Cool. All right, let's see what we got. Let's look at our items for hitting level 40. What are these? Recruitment ticket for themed altars, hero mounts, etc. of your choice. Use themed recruit tickets for mounts, etc. only available after the feature goes online. Unlock. All right, so we can use heroes or we can use mounts. We're going to use heroes because mounts don't give you... I don't think you can get a UR one from that. And then you can quick craft your gear. Boom, there you go. We've got more our gear built up. Get out of there. And then on our heroes, we can now upgrade, hopefully their EX. Yeah, we can upgrade their EX weapon. We're going to do just the weapon, the main heroes. So we'll do you and my boy here. Oh, we don't have enough to polish him. That's fine. It is what it is. So they're all level 40. Let's get out of here. Let's do some summons. Alter. All right. Do we have any mount summons? We have one. Let's just see what we get. We got a bird. That sucks. All right, we're going to skip animation. Boom. 10. What do we get, Steve? We got nothing again. We'll recruit another 10. We'll do 10 more. We'll purchase these two. Why not? I don't care. We'll use it. Just for funsies, right? Recruit. Ah, there we go. See, it was worth it. We got another 80 pieces for my boy. And the good news is when you go to the summoning, also, there's a shop right here where you can actually buy pieces of heroes. There's a limit to how many you can get each week. But yeah, you can actually purchase pieces in here. So if there's a specific hero you're looking for that you want to level up, then you can do it here, which is awesome. All right, let's get out of here. Go to our heroes. Boom. Check out my boy here. Star him up. Is he going to be good? Boom. All right, so we need 100. We need 70 more pieces. So we need one more summon. Sorry, not 70, 80 more pieces to get him to Awakening level 3, which is going to be really nice. That'll give him some extra power. That definitely boosts your power. We're looking to get Ice Saintess here. Star up. We're about 35 pieces away, so let's see if there's any more we can buy. Purchase. How many can we get here? We can get 15 more. And it looks like we got to wait until we get more. So as of right now, we need 10 more pieces. So we just need a little bit more and we can actually awaken her. She's the only one on my team that's not awakened yet. And then we'll get this skill here, which will be nice. Inherits 50% offensive stats and 10% defensive stats near the enemy with the highest accumulated damage in the battlefield. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be a big boost to her power. I mean, she's only not even 40 yet. And everyone else is 60, 63, 64. So yeah, they're a little bit lower right now, these guys. But yeah, the game is fun. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. I mean, there's outfits. So like if you look at your hero, here you go. There are some outfits for certain heroes. So if we go into details, nope. I thought it was here. Skins. Costume. Boom, there you go. See? So you can get some cool new costumes if you don't like this one. So that is something that will probably pop up in events and in the shop. I'm sure it'll pop up in the shop. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of good stuff in this game. A lot of cool heroes. It's really fun to play. And I've been kind of hooked on it. I definitely have been just kind of popping in here almost every single day, every couple hours, just to check and see if I gained a level or not. But yeah, I highly recommend the game. It is called Covenant, The Last Flame, right? Make sure I say it right. Just want to make sure that it's Covenant, The Last Flame. And yeah, I highly recommend playing if you like these idle type games. And if you like war, oh, that's right here. I forgot about this. This is the battlefield. See, there was one big thing we missed. There was a battlefield. This is a kind of a guild thing where you run around and fight on the war. It's not a war game like you're thinking, though, where like, you have to worry about being plundered. It's just a war. All right. It's just a war. There's a council hall where you get to get rewards for, getting things on the battlefield. You get keys, which you can use to open chests, and you can fight other players in here, and you can get different bonuses for, doing sieges with your players. So it has all the concepts of a pay-to-win builder game with none of the problem of getting attacked. So it's a war thing where you just wander the map and fight people, but you don't have to worry about getting plundered and losing all your resources and building up armies, like none of that, all right? You're just fighting with your team, and if there's a castle, then all of your people that you go to do a raid with, you can all fight them at the same time. So yeah, there's definitely things you can do in this game. My team is idle right now. Otherwise, I would probably do a fight maybe. Let me see. I'll show you what this looks like. I don't know if there's any fights that I can go to. Here, let's see. Can we do auto fight? And we'll bring them here. Where are we going to bring them? We'll bring them out here. Everything's on fire right now, so there's not much to really fight here. Oh, here, we'll just go in here. We'll go in here. It looks like it's already being fought. So we'll reinforce. Let's see if we can reinforce this fight. Oh, I have to enter this city? All right, so I got to fight these guys. Well, I'm a million power, so I don't see why this would win. They have different defenders. As you can see at the top right, it shows 2 defenders. I didn't realize how strong my team was recently in here because I haven't played this part in a while. I've just kept it on auto. And then after you beat it, you can occupy that town, which is nice. All right. And then if you want if someone else joins, then you'll see them all waiting over here, and they'll join after your team dies. All right, so there you go. Let's see if we can fight that battle. Enter city. Back. All right, now we're going to move to here. Oh, they won it. The city is out of combat. Am I in there? I think I'm fighting in here right now. Can we view? Yeah, I am in here. Oh, I was like, I'm already in there. So we're fighting a million. They have 30 defenders. Look at this, 30 defenders. So yeah, this is definitely a raid battle. We are not going to be able to beat this. So we would have to have somebody else come here and basically join in. You would think that, oh, we're stronger, we'll win. But they have 30 fights that we have to beat, all right? So all their teams are going to be strong. I'll probably get through a couple different waves. You can actually leave these fights, which is nice. So you can get out and just kind of let it sit. Hopefully someone else will join. It is what it is, all right? But there you go. I forgot about that part. I don't want to miss it. But otherwise, let me know if you guys are interested in this game. Like I said, Covenant, The Last Flame. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a turd. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, leave it here, share it here. I want to know all about it, all right? Put it in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel. So, this is Covenant, The Last Flame, the idle game where you get your butt handed to you, but it's fun as hell. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.